In the world of aftermarket parts, there's often two categories, the needs and the wants. Now, when I purchased my 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee, my goal was to stay on the side of needs, and over time, I feel we've done a decent job at that. Find what works and what doesn't from your trips, and plan accordingly. For me, lighting has been a recent need. Late night driving, along with adding general area light while at camp, have become a routine statement of, well, that would be nice to have. Dating back to when I first owned the Tacoma, I've been a longtime customer of Mule Expedition Outfitters. There's no other shop here in the Pacific Northwest I'd rather go to for getting work done on my vehicle. Their teams across the board are top-notch in every department, and when the time came for upgrading the Jeep, it was an easy phone call to make. Located here in Tualatin, Oregon, Mule Expedition Outfitters' second location was an easy drive from home. This shop not only offers retail services, but installation as well. Over the next 2 days, I'll be getting work done for installing lights from Baja Designs using their Squadron Pros for ditch lights. In addition, we'll be getting their rock or scene lights installed to the pre-existing points on the up-top Overland rack. While the install looks fairly straightforward to the outside viewer, there are countless details taken to ensure a clean and well-done job, not only for cable and wiring management, but also doing this install on a less than popular vehicle. Well, for folks other than myself, which has its own challenges due to the custom work needing to be done. While this video won't be a detailed step-by-step outline, it will serve as a general overview of the install itself, but also showcase Mule and the incredible work this shop can offer for helping with your own vehicle build. For starters, we needed to get an idea of running wires for both where and how, as this serves the launching point for the location to where the Switch Pro module will be custom mounted in the very tight engine bay. For those of you unfamiliar for what a Switch Pro is, think of it like a remote for all your aftermarket of auxiliary goodies. This can include lights, an air compressor, or any other needs you can think of that require a manual on-off button. Now, what separates the install process from the pros here at Mule versus if I attempted to do this on my own, which I wouldn't know where to begin, is how well you can get all these items wired up while hiding the fact that this was ever installed to begin with. We needed to pass the cables through the firewall, along the lower door jamb area, and clear back to the trunk. Being my Grand Cherokee is a 4xe, meaning plug-in hybrid capability of both gas and electric, the main battery for my Jeep is located where the spare is in the back. While this isn't too big of a deal overall, it did require the need to route everything a great distance, which also involved using a thicker gauge cable to ensure maximum power and output. It was such a sight to witness seeing how the Jeep could be taken apart piece by piece, exposing so much you would have never thought otherwise to be there. Needless to say, by the time this part was finished, I was truly impressed by the problem solving and the attention to detail that made this process look so easy. Up next is getting the 8-button control panel, or the actual remote part of the Switch Pro, installed in the main cabin. While most popular overlanding vehicles offer simple plug-and-play mounts or kits for this need, the Grand Cherokee was overlooked. But fear not, Mule had just the plan to make this work. I had one simple request: install the control panel in a non-permanent or intrusive manner that required no drilling into the dash. For that, we called upon the Mob Armor magnetic mount. This nifty thing allows you to simply adhere the base mount to the dash and then adhere the magnetic mount to the Switch Pro control panel. All we needed was a relative flat surface to securely put the mount. To me, I absolutely loved how this was installed. It's not only strong to hold in place, but also does not give out when actually pushing the buttons during use. Best of all, it was such a clean install that it practically looked factory by being right where you need it and out of your line of sight while driving. Now comes the fun part, installing the more visually appealing stuff, aka the lights. Up first was the ditch lights. Using the only ditch brackets I could find online, these were installed to the hood using all the same factory hardware. Baja Designs makes things super easy with the mounts that allow bolting these lights directly to the brackets. It's amazing how much of a difference lights can make to your vehicle, though with over 4,000 lumen output from the Squadron Pros, these pair of lights make all the difference when driving those back roads late at night in search of camp. Kicking off day 2 would be putting on the final touches of the install. Today would only require a few hours for getting the Baja Designs rock/scene lights installed into the up-top Overland rack. While small in size, these lights put out 400 lumens each and will be a great addition for having the ability to see around camp with the simple push of a button. They mount directly to up-top Overland's rack using up-top's mounting system that can be purchased separately. While the install is fairly straightforward, there is the requirement of removing the existing plate covers and drilling into the rack itself for getting everything put in place. We had the idea of putting this set of 4 lights into 2 groups, one for each side. That way when at camp, we can easily use just the side needed in that moment, such as cooking underneath the awning. By doing this, we use 2 spots on the Switch Pro panel, though there's still plenty more available buttons should we find more needs in the future. To help hide the wiring leading from the roof, we used an adhesive wire hider that almost blended perfectly to the A-pillar, making it far less noticeable on the outside. In a matter of no time at all, everything was finished. What would have taken me forever to figure out, the team at Mule was able to do, and do well, in a fraction of the time. Though to help highlight more of their story, I sat down to talk with the manager of their south location here in Tualatin, Oregon, to share more for those of you who may not be familiar with Mule Expedition Outfitters.
Hey guys, my name is Ian and I'm with Mule Expedition Outfitters. I've had the opportunity to help run this location for the last couple of years here in Tualatin. We build vehicles from 40s on full-size vehicles all the way to your daily commuter as a Subaru, and we enjoy doing both. Joe and Dana, our owners, opened Mule in 2011 in our ICECO location. Started in about 800 square feet, and then now I've expanded to a 20,000 square foot location up there, and then opened our Tualatin location as well. Our goal behind Mule is to offer a premium experience at an affordable price and be able to help you get out and do the things that you enjoy. Mule is a specialty outfitter. At both of our locations, we have retail stores along with our install shops. We install everything that we sell, and we are a premier dealer of four-wheel camper, ICECO, flatbeds, superchargers, suspension, wheels, and tires. And we can help outfit specialty items on your vehicle.
Back in mid-April, Mule's north location in Issaquah, Washington held its annual spring open house. They were kind enough to not only invite me out for hosting a booth of my own during the event, but I also had the chance to sit down with owners Joe and Dana to gain a unique perspective on how their store has become what it is today.
Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Dana.
And we're the owners of Mule Expedition Outfitters.
We started Mule 10 years ago, actually, this month. Pretty humble beginnings, an 800 square foot retail space behind a burger joint in Issaquah, Washington. And the goal of that, honey, was
to sell cool stuff to cool people.
We wanted a place where people can come and actually touch and feel and try what they're purchasing instead of just ordering it online. And so we had actual product in an actual store and actual experience having used it ourselves to be able to share with people.
And we've continued doing that by hiring some of the best people in the business who are knowledgeable about the products that we sell so that our customers don't have to be.
Or can become knowledgeable about what we sell. We've grown a lot over the last 10 years. And now that we have really from that 800 square foot retail space to 2 complete retail and install shops, one in Washington and one also in Oregon, we really, even though we're a big company, our growth and the goals for our company now really are to maintain that grassroots kind of feel that we had when we first started. Community engagement, being relevant to the local community and supporting them and what they do. So as we continue to evolve as a company, you're going to see us doing a lot of those things that we originally did back 10 years ago. Classes, events like today at the open house, attending cleanup events and other vendors events, and just even providing a place here in our store locations where groups and clubs can come and meet up to go on a trail or even use one of our classrooms for teaching sessions that they have. So
I can't believe it's been 10 years since we started this. It seems like time has just flown by. But, you know, when we look back at what we've accomplished and where things are headed, all I can think about is how great the community is here in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, that's really where our roots are, and that's where I just feel that we're going to continue to grow and serve the community. I mean, I know you got some stuff cooking in the background.
Yeah, I think I'm just so grateful for our customer base and the other people, the vendors that have supported us over the year. Our company doesn't exist without people that are part of kind of the Mule tribe. And we're so grateful for you guys and for being part of our community. Joe and I aren't in the retail store quite as much anymore. And I miss that a little bit. Today was a lot of fun at the open house. But anytime you can come by to one of our shops and just chat up one of the guys at the sales counter about any of your projects that you're working on and learn more about some of the equipment that we sell and offer and what might be best for you. And we're happy to help.
Now, I'll wrap up this episode here so you can get back to your day. But before you go, I have to share my favorite bloopers, as that's always the best part to any video.
Man, only 300 takes later. From humble beginnings in our 800 square foot cut.
There's folks that just like to go out and go wheeling, and there's folks that like to go out and camp and look at birds and fish.
You're such a dork. What are we going to talk about?
We're talking about the future. Not Back to the Future, but the future.
No, seriously, what were we going to
We're going to talk about what's next. Was it our...
Is he filming?
Yeah, he's filming.
Oh,
okay. So are we ready? Cut. What does the future hold for us? I don't know. No, I do know. That's terrible. Cut that part out. I was going pretty good until then. Sorry. So I can't believe that this is year 10 of Mule. I mean, I certainly don't look any older. Not terrible. Sorry.
thanks, guys.
Yeah, we got to time it.
You gotta time it.
Same time.
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, until next time, safe travels.